I forgot one gun. We needed 4 guns there, right, for review. I forgot one. So let's just check these cars. You know, sometimes you find shit in them, you know. I mean, that one's locked, but that probably drives. I already looked at those over there. Well, it should just blue one. Look at the driver's side, and I'll look at this side and see. Maybe we find something.
Well, I mean, bro, like, this car could be stolen. You don't know.
Who knows? And like, what's Odyssey? You know, it's like, that's weird. Like, what is it, Odyssey? Like you're gonna go on some trip or whatever, but look around.
I'll search the back. Sometimes. If there is a gun in here, you don't know the condition of it.
Who cares? Free guns are free guns.
Watch for a glass.
It's clicker. What kind of music did you listen to?
There's targets in here. Who do you think?
Hey, that's a good sign. Targets means guns.
It's probably a Michael Jackson CD, you know?
Oh, what do you know? A Girsan high-power clone.
Should we see how it shoots?
Might as well. Finders keepers, right?
Get it.
Let's do it.
Hit the range, boy.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeff, known as RDRgear here in Salt Lake City, Utah. If it's your first time here, you may not know what we do. Let me take a minute to share with you what we specialize in. We are primarily a soft goods manufacturer. We make plate carriers, placards, chest rigs, a full line of canine gear, EDC belts, 2-piece belts, as well as our Safariland holster mods, holster wraps, and holster accessories to help enhance your Safariland duty holsters. All those products you can find on our website at RDRgear.com. If you have questions, you can email us at info@RDRholsters.com. You can see many of our products on Facebook and Instagram, and you can also contact me there, DM, PM, whatnot. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So with all that housekeeping out of the way, let's talk about this. You know, a funny story one year. I was at SHOT Show 2016, 17, I can't remember, but I went with a couple of my buddies, and we went to Caesars, right? We're walking back from the show, and we stopped at a blackjack table, or a craps table. I had never played craps before. My buddy Dave, he kind of knew what's up, and my buddy Jason had never played either. So we sat down, and there was nobody at the table. There's the 3 of us and the dealers. And they walked us through it. About midnight rolls around, and I'm up around $4,000. And Dave's up, my buddy Jason's up, and the table is packed. People, I'm just rolling winners nonstop. End up leaving that night with around $5,000 in my pocket. Next day, Friday night, go back, we hit it again. So we go out, we ball out. Dinner, drinks, the works. Saturday morning, we pack up, go home. Following year, I go back. How much did I lose? I don't want to share with you because my brother doesn't know how much I lost because I hid that shit in the company funds. But this is that going back year to Caesars Forum, the Girsan high power clone. I have been really doing pretty good on buying guns for the channel. I haven't had really many losers. I've done pretty well, and until this guy. Crispy got quite a few laughs at the range with this pistol. This is the EAA Witness Girsan, or Girsan imported by EAA, and the high power clone. The gun's beautiful, looks really good. I love the two-tone, the aesthetics, the high power styling, phenomenal. The trigger is actually really good too. I was very impressed with the trigger, but this gun does have a magazine disconnect, which is not a big deal, but if you're new to guns and don't know what a mag disconnect is, Smith & Wesson used to do it for many years as well. So if the magazine is not in the pistol, the trigger will not fire the gun, right? The disconnect basically does not allow the gun to function. This same thing happens when the gun is locked to the rear, the mag doesn't want to drop, right? So this is one of those things that's very strange in the gun. But as we mentioned earlier, that can be fixed. It can be removed. So it's not too much of a big deal. The grip styling, the two-tone, the hammer, skeletonized hammer, I really like the pistol. But man, I have not had a gun start out great and then just decide to jump on the struggle bus. It was bad. I can't even explain to you what the malfunctions were, because the rounds in the magazine, as they were coming up out of the mag, they were almost vertical in a way. And it was very strange. It just wouldn't feed. So we'd get a weird malfunction, almost like kind of like a double feed in a way, or a failure to feed. And I'd have the hammer back, and I'd have to shake the round to get it in the gun, and then tap the mag, rear the slide. Gun would fire 1 or 2 rounds. Same thing happened again. So it started out great, and then literally just went the wayside. But there's a solution for that. I'm going to reach out to MK3 Firearms. They do a lot of custom work on 22s, Rugers, high powers, pretty much anything. They have a lot of really cool weapons on their Instagram and their social media pages. So if you check those guys out, you'll see some really cool pictures. They do some work on triggers for high power or high power clones. So hopefully they have other services they offer. This gun is pretty inexpensive considering, especially buying it through as a dealer. So I have quite a bit of budget in this thing to make it something better than it is, because in good conscience, I couldn't pawn this off to someone else the way it works currently. That'd be a dick move. So I'll probably contact those guys, put a few bucks into it, get a basic tune-up on it, clean up the trigger, maybe talk about them and see what the option for the sights. I do have the P35 custom, I think they call it, the souped up one, beaver tail, cool grips, different sights, has a rail on it. I have that one coming as well. So hopefully that one will perform better. I'm assuming it will, since it's kind of a juiced up version. But I do like the classic look of this one. So hopefully there may be some options on this one, but I would like to kind of have one. If you've never owned a high power pistol, I was one of those guys living in Utah. It's a John Browning design, John Moses Browning. This pistol has been used all over the world in many different militaries worldwide. A very iconic pistol. If you've ever shot one, you know what I'm talking about. When I was 23 years old, first got in the gun business, working the gun shops, I happened to get a high power at a very good price, a 9mm Browning with wood grips, the works. I sold that gun to fund another gun, which I know was never going to be as cool as this gun. So a piece of advice for you young guys out there: no matter what, if you have an iconic pistol or something cool, doesn't have to be fancy, don't ever sell one handgun to fund another gun or one rifle to fund another rifle until you've kind of gotten a few stacked in your safes, right? Or you got some cool accessories, or you really know you're going to come up on the deal to get to something else, because selling one to fund another often doesn't work out well, especially when you're first starting out. I've been down that road many times. I have a lot of regret guns that I've sold in the past. Keep your pistols, save that money, and then get the gun you want to get. Because at the end of the day, you're probably going to regret dumping some of those early guns and pistols and rifles to get something new when they could have been in the safe and had some cool history behind them and some cool stories. So that's just my 2 cents on that. But this one today was a rough one. I haven't had many lemons on the channel. This one was pretty sour today. So, but we live and learn, right? It was fun. We thought it was cool. It gave us both a good laugh. Sometimes it happens. So, not saying you shouldn't buy one. I just want you to be forewarned. Unfortunately, this one here did not perform as expected. But guys, as always, thank you for watching. If you made it this far on the channel, drop a like, drop a subscription, leave a comment. That's going to help the algorithm on your side as well as my side. It's going to allow you to see more of our content in your YouTube channel feeds. And it's also going to train your algorithm on your YouTube channel or your YouTube to show you more of gun content from RDR and other companies in this space. Therefore, your algorithm will know what you want to see versus it guessing and forcing you to look at stuff like watching Gordon Ramsay cook eggs. So, even though Chrissy likes that stuff, I do not. But truly do subscribe, like, comment. It'll help you in the long run, and it helps us. So thanks for watching, guys. As always, post 2 or 3 videos every week on Gear Manufacture, Gear Review. Until next time, be well. Take care.